welcome to Zirkzank. Today's episode 25 and that sort of stuff. Well, it seems that I have to address this. My episode where I was discussing the Elder Scrolls Legends. I have to say it's caused a little bit of controversy, as in 4 people have disliked it, and that's more dislikes than the amount of views that I usually get for my videos. So I have to make further comments on it. Essentially what it comes down to is some YouTubers who, you know, the kind that turn their brain off and their keyboard, have their fingers like ready on the keyboard to start typing. Brain off, fingers on the keyboard, start typing on the next video they go on to. Some of those YouTubers stumbled onto the video and they didn't watch it. They read the title. They read my clickbait title, which was Elder Scrolls Legends is stupid. Like, they read the title and then just criticized the video based on the title. I wouldn't mind that normally. In fact, I promote that kind of controversy, but in this situation, I have more to say about it, because they're right, I wasn't very clear with what I said, although they didn't realize I was joking, so maybe that's an issue I should address. But instead of addressing that, I'm gonna just assume that they thought I was serious, so I'll explain it further. Essentially, what I said was, there's no market for it, and right, there is a market for it, but the people who want to play those games, like online card games, they're already doing it. So they're playing like Hearthstone, they're playing Magic the Gathering online, or they're playing fucking poker is a card game. You know, the thing is, people who want to play those games, they're already playing them, and it's just a small number of people who want to play an Elder Scrolls themed one. You know, I don't know the numbers, but that's just how it works. It's like people play the popular one because they know it exists and it's there. It's like that with everything else. Like, if you look at MOBAs, you know, Dota was really popular, but Blizzard shut it down. So then League of Legends came out, Dota 2, Heroes of New Earth and stuff, but League of Legends just skyrocketed above all the rest, and it's now in a position where it's attracting every games company pretty much wants a slice of the MOBA pie, as the guy in my previous YouTube video said. They want a slice of that market. Well, yeah, they'll make their MOBAs. They're fucking terrible, or they're not even terrible. They're just unnecessary. They make their MOBAs and then they'll get a slice of this pie, but their slice is going to be so small because everybody's already playing League of Legends and they're not willing to switch. They're already playing Dota 2, not willing to switch. You know, you have the people who play both of them, the people who play every MOBA out there, and the people who are just looking to switch. There are people like that. There is a market for it, but it's so much smaller that it's just a stupid way to think. And that's what I'm criticizing here. I'm criticizing the motivation rather than the game. I said Elder Scrolls Legends is stupid because that's a clickbait title. I don't think the game is bad. It doesn't look bad. It's unnecessary. The motivation behind making it is what's stupid. You know, it doesn't need to be made. Yeah, some guy's saying people want it. People have been asking for it since 2002, but it's like, yeah, maybe some people on a forums somewhere really want this Elder Scrolls card game, but in the grand scheme of things, not that many people want it. That's what I'm trying to say. It's mostly the motivation behind making it. You could say that it's to appeal to those like 20 hardcore fans that want it, but you know, let's be honest, most people just want more of the main RPG series. You know, people, it's fair enough if they want a MMORPG or they want a card game, then yeah, They want to play it and they'll play it, but it's not as big of a market as you think it is. You think they want it, but they don't. You know, bring it back down to that Blizzard thing. I hope that's more understandable. What I was trying to explain. You know, it's like that's another example. Like World of Warcraft, loads of people who make MMORPGs, like these Eastern MMORPGs or just even Western ones, they say something like World of Warcraft, and they say how many subscribers that game has. Like I don't know, it's between 5 and 10 million when it's on a good day, or you know, when they're not fucking up constantly. Between 5 and 10 million. It's probably like 500,000 now. I don't know. I haven't checked, but you know, it's like 5 to 4 million, or 6 million, something like that. It's low, but each of those people are paying £10 a month, or whatever it is in dollars per month. They're paying a lot of money. A lot of people paying a lot of money, and it's like, if you're a business person, you think, wow, I want to do that. But then you make your game and you forget to realize, hang on a second, my game isn't World of Warcraft. And I'm not saying other MMOs can't compete with World of Warcraft. I'm saying that they don't. Like, they don't compete with it. Like, they exist, but people playing WoW, or people who like to play MMOs, kind of, they're not gonna just switch over to something else. Some people do, but it's only some people. It's not as many as these businessmen thinking it is. They think like that they can just take the World of Warcraft players, put them into their game, and just start getting all the money like that. But you know, that's not gonna happen unless your game is genuinely better in every single way than World of Warcraft. And you reward the people who had played that game for such a long time, then maybe, yeah, all of them would switch. You know, fucking WoW 2, that, you know, that's the WoW killer, right? No, there's no such thing. WoW is the WoW killer. It's killing itself, and it's like that when a market reaches up to a certain point, nothing else is likely to ever reach that. I mean, you look at Google as a search engine compared to the other search engines. They exist, people use them, but everyone uses Google. You know, how often do you Bing it? Let's be honest. Just look at it like that. You know, there is markets. There are markets and slices within those markets, but you got to think, how big do you want your slice? You know, you're not going to get a big slice if you're going into something where there's so much competition and customer loyalty. It's just ridiculous. And as far as this Elder Scrolls card game goes, the only thing that's going to sell it to people is customer loyalty for the Elder Scrolls, and people who want to play online card games, or people who played Hearthstone, they got sick of it, and now they want to play the Elder Scrolls one because they want a new beginning, or they're just bored of the Hearthstone one. But either way, there'll still be millions of people playing Hearthstone, and significantly less people playing the Elder Scrolls one. So, yeah, it's not a bad game, it's just stupid to make it at this point. Like, just don't bother.